Greeting all my fellow members. Let's embark on a thought-provoking journey together as we delve into the intricate and significant realm of whether gay couples are allowed to adopt or not. This isn't just a matter of rules and regulation. It is a multifaceted exploration of societal norms, personal belief, and the evolving landscape of family dynamics. In our virtual space, let's create a safe environment free from judgment where we can share experience, insights, and diverse perspectives on this topic. The question of allowing gay couples to adopt extends far beyond legal frameworks. It is a reflection of our collective values, inclusivity, and the acceptance of the beautifully diverse ways in which families come together. So, pull up a chair, sip on your favorite tea, and let's begin this conversation with empathy, understanding, and a genuine desire to broaden our horizons. After all, it is the tapestry of various voices that paints the most vibrant pictures.
So, in my opinion, I don't think that gay couples should adopt their own children because mainly because the current times are still a bit judgmental about the whole LGBT group. So, if a child is being taken care of by a gay couple, for example, the child will have to one way or another reveal that what their family is like, and especially from a young age, other kids won't understand what it means to be gay or to be lesbian. They won't understand. And because you know how kids, they when they see something that is different from them, they to isolate themselves from those that are different from them. And sometimes even worse, they might even bully the child just because that they are different, even though the child did nothing wrong. I'm not saying that the parents are also in the wrong. It's just society in general is not ready for the whole LGBT group. So for the sake of the child and the parents, I don't think that they should adopt a child.
Thank you, candidate one. So, in my opinion, that I think the gay couple is allowed to adopt children. This is because like there are many homeless children in the world. So, because like the normal parent that they will like have a own baby. So, um, and even though the same-sex couple and individual are not allowed to conceive naturally, this doesn't make them any less deserving of the challenge that come with being a parent. So this is one of many benefits of like gay couples lah, because if they give a home to a homeless children, the children will not like feeling stressed because some normal parents like man and woman, then after they give a home, like they take the homeless children go back to the to in like bring the children in their life. After they have their own baby, the homeless children will like the love of that what they like give the children will share, and they will feel the children will feel stressed, and then like they are not like loving by their parents lah. And also the children will feel like, yeah, because I am not their own children, and the children will be like very become a very like become a like yeah.
They don't feel like they're loved enough.
Yeah,
Is that what you're
yes,
trying to convey?
yes. So I think it's a good thing that the because the gay parents or couples, they didn't have their own children, the children will not like uh, think that they later they will have their own baby. So every homeless children can have a home there if every LGBT parents need children. Yeah.
For me,
Okay.
I agree with second candidate because gay couples are allowed to adopt children sometimes for various reasons, including legal recognition of equal rights, non-discrimination principle, and a growing acknowledgement that the ability to provide a loving and stable environment is not determined by sexual orientations. And laws and society attitude have evolved to support diversity in family structures. Then sometimes they need to prioritizing the well-being of children over outdated biases. Then the decisions to allow gay couples to adopt children is rooted in the recognition of equal rights.
Are you have you finished your point?
Okay, can I continue?
Yes.
Yeah, equals right and the principle of non-discrimination. So society have moved towards a more inclusive understanding of family dynamics, acknowledging that a loving and supportive environment is crucial for a child's development, and this is not excuse to heterosexual couples. That's all for me.
I would like to add on to my previous point. So I have mentioned before that they will have a hard time to blend into society, but there's also another major concern when it comes to gay couples raising their own child. So when it comes to gay couples, it's cannot say that all gay couples in general are like this, but there have been cases where they force their own sexuality onto their own children. So when they raise their kids, let's give an example here. Let's assume that both parents are guys. Let's assume that. And they adopt their own son. So when they adopt their son, they want him to get to know, like to have his own boyfriend. So they make him like girly stuff, like dress up in a skirt, kind of. Unfortunately, I have seen cases like this. So it's like it's kind of sad because sexuality is not a thing that you force upon someone. It's something that you kind of discover as you go out with your life. And the main problem with all this is it's not even like how the parents raise it. Like the problem even stem from the whole LGBT idea itself, where it's all right to uh, love someone of the same gender, but you don't need to go out of your way to pretend that you are not the gender you are just so that you can like your own gender. But there are many people in the LGBT group that believes, for example, if for the let's say me, I love another girl, so I have to act like a boy. No, that's actually not true. But many gay couples and just many LGBT parents in general, when they raise their kids, they believe so. So they kind of just force all their ideals onto their children, not giving them much choices in life. So that's what I wanted to add on to my point.
Yeah, but I also found some research on internet saying that research study have consistently shown that children raised by same-sex couples fare just as well emotionally, socially, and academically as those raised by heterosexual couples. So this evidence has contributed to the broader acceptance of diverse family structures and have influenced legal frameworks to promote equality in adoption opportunities.
Uh, Pete, are you there?
I know you have your opinion.
Okay. So sorry about that.
Okay, it's all right. Susie, did you want to continue?
No.
Ah, Izati, do you want to tell us your point now?
Okay. First things. I believe that a child needs to have two parents of the opposite sex as role models for each gender in order to be raised properly and well adjusted. Because I believe that a child needs to experience parenting from both a female and a male adult, since no one gender can provide the breadth of parenting a child needs. More specifically, reservation about a gay couple being able to sufficiently parent a child of the opposite gender, being able to give them the gender specific advice and guidance they need. Because of above, irrational sense of discontent of the idea saying two men or two women raising a child instead of a man and a woman as unnatural. Because for whatever reason, I believe that straight couples are far more entitled to adoption than homosexual couples, and that adoption should be reserved for them. There's significantly death of newborn infants, especially white newborn infants. Adoption is a competitive market. Because I also believe that homosexuality is wrong either for religious or personal reasons, and that letting LGBTQ people adopt children is a form of condoning and validating the practice.
I would like to ask Susie about something that you have mentioned earlier. You mentioned that you have found studies that has shown children that were raised by same-sex couples are what again? Sorry, can you repeat it?
Raised by same-sex couple fare just as well emotionally, socially, and academically as those raised. Uh,
So I want to ask, is this study a global study or is it an American only study?
I think it's American studies because legal change and involving social attitude have played a pivotal role in breaking down barriers that previously restrict certain individuals or couples from adopting based on their sexual orientation.
So thank you, Susie. So that's what I meant about how society is not ready for the LGBT group to adopt children yet, because as you can see, as mentioned by Izati just now, according to, and for example, Islam, it is actually forbidden for, right? If I'm wrong, it is actually not allowed, right, to be either gay or the LGBT in general is actually forbidden. So yes, currently in America they are more accepting, but what about other countries? Can you really say the same globally that all children that are raised by gay couples or just same-sex couples are faring well emotionally, socially, and in every other aspect? Because I don't think it's on a global scale yet. It's only specifically in America where they are starting to accept all this. In fact, it might be a far stretch to even say that America is taking it too far at some points. Because they take things too far. And other countries, on the other hand, is too judgmental. So maybe in America, they can be accepted, but I don't think children from other countries will have an easy time blending in into society.
So thank you, Rin, because okay, just now Rin say that we cannot compare the America and with our local culture. This is because our religions are not allowed for the LGBT. So I think this the titles and these things like we provide the benefits of LGBT's parents that can bring and can give to the children. So later just now I also say that because our country like is like the parent is different sexual, is it a woman and a man, so except like they really cannot have a baby, but if they have a chance they have a baby, so if they bring like they adopt homeless children or something, they will, yeah, there will be a not fair of love of some things. It can make the children become become more like yeah, cannot be loving someone. And I think that what we point in this what we say the point lah is just the one solution for me lah, is a solution for the homeless people that if our country can use, but if our country cannot use, so I will be said that I also have a what uh, interview that I took in the news that University of Gilbert of Clark, yeah, in 2007, they interviewed the 46 adult children who grown up with LGBT parents. So what is the benefits? He said that some of one of the children say that it gave me an understanding that people just come from so many different walk of life, and that respect and open-minded and encountering the world with love and flexibility is definitely how I live my life. So for me, LGBT adopt a children is not a bad things lah for me, but um the what the things that we need to like we need to think is like we the country that we live in. Yeah, that's all.
Yeah, I agree with Young. Furthermore, when gay couples or LGBT couples, when they allow to adopt children, it shows their commitment to recognizing and respecting the diversity of family, prioritize the best interest of the child, and fostering a society that values inclusivity and equal opportunities to all. So it make the LGBT become more beware, and they know how to take care of their children.
Personally, I actually don't have anything against like gay couples or just LGBT couples in general having their own child, adopting their own child. But the only downside, the only part that I'm like very worried about, if like it's made a thing, is that society will not accept them easily. It's just a matter of society for me. So if you tell me that the whole world one day becomes very open, they will not judge people just because they are different, then I don't see anything that's wrong with it also. Because honestly, just like you guys said, how parents raise their kids is not based off of their sexuality. There have been cases of normal couples abusing their kids as well. It's a thing. But the only reason why society still worries about LGBT couples might not be able to raise their children, right? It's just because they're different. It's something that they don't understand. So they assume that if I don't understand how it works, that means it's not going to work. So if one day society can really truly accept everyone, no matter how different, then I don't see anything wrong with LGBT couples raising their own kids and adopting their own kids.
I agree with what Rin says because what makes us disagree about adopting the children from a gay couples is how the society judge the child because of we should care for the child mentality the most because of if he or she them they can't protect themselves because of their parents is gay couples it might make the children make the children mentality going wrong through a depression through a drug addict and so many things that will make that kid future um that kid life is on a danger if one day, like Rin says, people being more open and it's been illegal for adopting and for gay couples to adopting a children, so I think it's not a big deal for us to accept it.
Kau tutup wifi kalau langsung. Okay.
So
Okay, let me do
um,
this discussion. Okay, as our discussion on whether gay couples are allowed to adopt children comes to a close, let's take a moment to appreciate the richness of perspective shared within this virtual space. This journey has been more than a debate on policies. It's been a collective exploration of the very essence of family, love, and acceptance. Our diverse insight, personal stories, and respectful exchange have woven a tapestry that celebrates the beauty of differences. As we part ways, let's carry with us the understanding that family knows no specific mold, and love is the universal thread that binds us all. May our future conversation be just as enlightening, and may the echoes of our shared thoughts resonate beyond these virtual walls. Until next time, keep the dialogue alive, keep embracing diversity, and remember that every voice adds unique hue to the canvas of understanding. Thank you.